All right. Are we live yet? Are we live? Let me know in the chats if we're live and you guys can hear me. What's good, people? It's Jay Pylon back at it again. TTM episode number 5,000. I really don't know what episode it is. I didn't keep track this time. Well, I got some ball cards back through the mail autographs. You know what it is. So I got back this Kelly Gruber 1991 Topps baseball card. He put a little number 17 on there, it looks like, for his jersey number. If you guys remember Kelly Gruber, he's a pretty solid baseball player. Played through for a couple different teams. Got his grade in the stream. Welcome in. He played, I think, for the Rangers, the Blue Jays, a couple other teams. Should indicate those kind of things. Natasha Kayleen is in the stream. Welcome in, Natasha. Appreciate you for being here. Blue Jays. There's the main primary team he played for. I might be getting him and Pete O'Brien confused because I thought Kelly Gruber had a little bit of time with the Rangers at some point, but maybe he played most of all his career with the Blue Jays. He had that. Hey, what's going on, Sensei? Remember the Blue Jays team, and they had when they had Joe Carter on their squad. So great looking ball card. Glad to get this one back signed. It looks really cool. And you know what I need, though. You know what I need. If you've been following my channel and you've been following what I've been working on, I'm working on one of these, the Desert Shield cards, but they're expensive, so I gotta hold off on that. Get some more, um, get some more money, put it together, set it aside, and get the rest of those Top Shields cards so I can have those signed. But I love the look of the 91. That's just a classic look, and I love that little what is that little tops 40 years of excellence or whatever that says. Pretty great stuff. Also, I got back this Tommy Hutton rookie card. I don't know if Alan Foster's still with us or not. If you guys in the chat would let me know, I'd appreciate it. If anyone out there has this one. Sensei Domino says, sick. I just sent to Gruber on Tuesday. Excellent. Glad to hear it. He never played for the Rangers. I'm really getting Pete O'Brien and Kelly Gruber confused then. But Kelly Gruber had that couple years back. Kelly Gruber went on one of those baseball programs, baseball sport talks programs, and they had offered, I guess they'd offered to the players that came up there some drinks or whatever, and he was a little inebriated as he arrived on stage. Now, I know he was a little excitable when he came up there, but I feel like they overreacted. I feel like I could have handled it better in that in that environment. I think I would have been able to with the celebrity sports player. I would have probably tried to see if we could steer the topic or change it. But they all got a little bent out of shape when he arrived that way, and they cut the interview or the talk show off pretty quickly. I don't. I guess you know, everyone's got something that they can say that they can hang their hat on, I suppose, and that was one of those issues that came about. Tommy Hutton on the 69 rookie card, here on the 73, 74, first base with the Phillies, and on the 75. I love it when they sign and it looks a lot like their old school signature. Ronan is in the building. What's good with it? Hi, Mom. Love you too. And we've got, oh, the 73. Let's go back to the 73. There's the 75. There's the 74. I'm not a huge fan of the 74. Some of the cards look great, like the rookies ones. But the 73, I think I've always liked the way it looks. And then it has that cool looking black background with the little cartoon up above it always. So those are really neat. They did put the little cartoon on the 74, but they're always over here on the sides. There's a lot going on the back of these 74s. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I do like the 75 though. I like the 75's look. It has this great little circular border, little baseball part there. Only the way that the tops design cards is just kind of neat. They had different styles. The 69 is the one where they did a lot of this spray painting over everybody's baseball cap. So sometimes they'd have like this guy. He's probably had like a minor league card maybe or something else going on with him. Maybe he was with the Angels or something, I suppose. And they'll just spray paint over the hat, and you could really see it on some of them where they took like a marker, a black marker or something like that, went over it. I just got these back This is a 66 Tom Egan. He was a catcher with the Angels, and they used and reused these images, a lot of these card images. There is a 67. This signature is perfect on there. And then the rest of them kind of get a little bit sloppy. 69 is full of airbrush. I love the 69 though. I love the 69 even though it's got some airbrushed pictures, but it's okay. 67 with the Angels. There you can see what I'm talking about with the hat. See if it'll focus. You can tell that what they did was they like took a black Sharpie and they smeared it all over his picture on his ball cap. And they do that if the cap doesn't match up, so you could really tell it on there. Then they reused the same photograph for the 69. This is a 67 and this is the 69. But they kind of tightened up the hat there from one image to the next. On this one, you can see a bunch of scribble everywhere. It's kind of neat what they did with Topps branding. So these are the Tom Egan, who was a catcher. There he's White Sox when they had the red uni back at 75. Or this was 72. I mean, I'm sorry. This is the 75 when he was with the Angels. There you go. Tom Egan. That's a cool picture there, too. I really want to get one of those 75 Nolan Ryans. That would be really great. So, got all these back signed. Great collection there of cards. Next up, I got some basketball stuff. This is these are all customs I did. This is his rookie card year. He put it in blue. This is Jeff Mullins. He was a guard. There he put it in a blue Sharpie. Let you guys see the backs. The backs turned out fairly decent. There's the back of it. There's the front of it. Just a custom I did. These are those tall boys. Those are those cards. They're like this tall. They won't fit in my binder, so I did a custom, shrunk it down, and got it like that. He signed it in black Sharpie there. He tried to do like matching different styles. Then he put it in blue on this one again. Warriors guard. This is his fourth or fifth year card right here. His 74, I think this is. And he put in a black Sharpie. So excellent Jeff Mullins basketball cards. This is his actual card. The others are all just customs. There's his actual card on the back. Great stuff from this Warriors guard. And I'm glad to get those back. It's gonna go in my basketball collection. These Norm Miller, Doug Rader. Now it's dual sign. There's the 67. Here's a 68 custom to go with their outfielder, a 70 and a 74, right? He did not sign the 69. I've got two of these 69s, so I'm gonna send another one of these 69s out to him and see if he'll sign it, so I could get the Norm Miller collection completed off. But that came out pretty cool, do you think? A 70 custom there. That'll look pretty cool when I get all these fixed up. Oh, I gotta set this Norm Miller aside so I can send it out to him at a later date. Let me set all these Tommy Hutton cards too. I was going to bring out my Jim Hart collection, but I didn't get to. But there's the Jim Hart. So I've already got a few Jim Hart cards. This I don't know if that's his rookie year or not. Is this a 68? I get confused on these ones. 70, I think. I'm not really sure. Set 1970, I think, on that one. Sorry about that. Excuse me. And there's those ones that I think that these are like the Ted Williams Company or whatever they're called. Roger Staubach, the Roger Staubach collection. It says 2J on there, real bright. And there's a 76. Each of those coming out pretty good. So glad to get back these Jim Hart football cards. And I don't know, I thought I already went over some of these other ones over here, but I'm not sure. I have to apologize for the coughing. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. Billy Almon with the Pirates custom that I did. This is his Coca-Cola card. Here's his 80. This is his 81, 82. His 1980 shortstop, and this is his 78. And there's his rookie on a 77. Um, I don't know. I think Wagner maybe signs. You got Klutz, McMillan, and Wagner, and I'm not sure which of those sign or if all of them sign. I like to have those quad signatures. Always look pretty cool. The guy got back the Mark Icorn collection. This wraps up my Mark Icorn collection. John 3:16, Philippians 4:13, another John 3:16, 4:13 Philippians on this next one on this 88. There it is. So this is a complete collection for me now of the Mark Icorn cards, and I'll put these in his collection in my binder of it. Um, got back a card that did not get signed. Let me show you this. Uh, so Sudden Sam McDowell did not sign this beautiful refractor, all times great refractor. Looks like it's in gold. And instead, he sent me this with his new price guide. Trading cards are now $20 a card or $25. All other stuff is 50. No, thank you, Sam McDowell. That is, I guess that's inscriptions or something crazy. Way, way out of any kind of price range I could mess with anytime soon. So thank you, but no thank you, Sam McDowell. Now he's got this huge price increase going on. I won't be able to send this out to him. A very nice looking, beautiful card here. Shame I won't be able to get that signed. That is way too high. Way, 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 way too high. All of my prices have changed and gone up. And there's the price list in case you're thinking about sending out to Sudden Sam McDowell. Then next one up I got is this the passing of Mike Baxes, RIP to you. And I'll read out the letter that I got back. This is the baseball player Mike Baxes, and I made a couple customs which I'll show on the screen. Sorry to say, Mike Baxes has passed away on 4/13/2023. Very sad for us, but he lived a long and happy life, and he loved baseball to the end. Those are very cool cards that you made. If you have any extras, please send me some. One of each would be fine. If you go to ripbaseball.com, you can read about Mike Baxis. Thanks again. And I'm not sure which family member it was that sent this out, but RIP to Mike Baxis. And thank you for returning the cards and for letting us know. I saw that he passed away on Baseball Almanac when it happened because I checked there frequently. Because a lot of us send out ball cards to our older players, and then unfortunately, sometimes while we're waiting for our cards to come back, they'll have passed away. And some of these guys are up there in age. Here was a custom that I made with Mike Baxis and Mickey Mantle on the card. That was from a 1956 magazine, I think it was. I try to clear up the picture and make it, stand out and try to edit it out so you guys could see it pretty clearly. And this is like in a 1960 style right there. So these are some customs that I made of Mike Baxis. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to sign these for me because he passed away. He may have been ill at the time. Mike Baxis, whose brother Jim had a brief trial with the Dodgers a couple years ago, swings a hefty bat. He's had three better than 300 years in the 3.300 years in the minors. In 1955, he batted a solid 323 for San Francisco. He's 5'10", 175, born December 18, 1930. There's the little stats if you wanted to look on those later and freeze it. And then this is where this is the back of my custom card that I made. RIP to you, sir, and thank you to your family or friend who sent me that letter. I appreciate it. On to the next player. This is an old time player. And then I made these are mini. This is a miniature sized card here that I made, kind of in that old style. So this is a mini. that I created of Art Swanson, who played from the night in the 1950s. Played back in the 1950s. He did a beautiful autograph across there, as you could see. Oftentimes, I look for his baseball card, which is typically this one right there. Yeah, I think he does have a rare card out there, but it's impossible to find. Basically, there's his signature across there. Beautiful blue Sharpie on it. But oftentimes these run about $10 to $20 for his card. It's a harder card to get a hold of. So I did make this 1950s of it, and then I made this also, this custom of it. I'll bring that up here so you guys can see it. So that's how his card looks. This is a custom that I did of it. Of course, I'd love to get his actual one. Maybe in the future, if time permits, I'll be able to get one. And then these are another two customs that I did. This one kind of got a little cut along the side. Art Swanson. He played for the Pirates. Got some details about him. They called him Arthur Red Swanson. He was born 1936, and he played. He played most. I think he played mostly just for the Pirates during his career in the majors. If you want to pause that, there's that for you guys. And I think that does it. That's it. I think. All right. Looks like I'm all out of TTMs for the day. So thank you everyone for coming through and checking it out. I appreciate you guys for being here in the live stream. I will do some more follow-ups. So if I get any other cards, probably tomorrow, if time permits. I was planning on doing a binders, taking a look at binders. I have my football binder ready. I have my 1970s binder ready. So if you guys want to join me for some binder looking, let me know, and then type in the comment when the stream ends what binder you'd like for me to pull out. I've got 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and baseball, not in 90s, and then I've got a football binder. So those are the only binders that I'm working with at this point. But let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. If you'd like to join me later tonight, that'll be late tonight. Of course, it'll be a late night stream. But for everyone else, I appreciate you guys for coming through. God bless. Take care. I will see you around the chats. Thank you so much for being here with me. Take care.